I heard a report today about marriage rates in the US and Canada dropping drastically, and that women are angry about it and the reason was given was because men are not making enough money to be sufficient level of a provider for these women. I beg to differ. I have seen, and I have heard, and I have talked to a lot of men who are traveling in the circles of men who are of higher status earners, and they do not want to have anything to do with these women that are being presented these days. By these days, I mean, you look at these women, and I am sorry if women listening might be offended, but the way you make yourself, the way you present yourself, physically and attitude-wise, you are clearly communicating that I'm a woman to be enjoyed for a brief amount of time and then dropped. You are presenting yourself more as a rental car than a car that a man wants to buy. I'm sorry, but I'm just a messenger here. I mean, you see these women that are covered in tattoo. You see these women that are having multicolored hair, and these women that are, glued to their phone, and they have no idea of fashion or social graces. And when you talk to them, they say dumb things. They are not intelligent. They're myopic and living in a small world of themselves, thinking that the things that are important to them are actually of any significance in the world. It is not. It is not. So basically, the only thing a man who with options really wants to do with you is at most have you for one night, and that's even if that's tolerable. Preferably, I'm sorry to say this, but preferably you leaving in the middle of the night, or he leaving, so he doesn't have to face you in the morning. It sounds harsh, but it is what it is. I don't make the rules. I am just reflecting to you the present status, the present condition of things as they are. I look at women and I see them and I'm thinking, at most she would be good for maybe 90 minutes, at most. If that, if you want to tolerate that. And what is this with this multicolored hair? What is it? Is that some kind of a message that you're getting across, that you're a hardcore liberal or something, that you're a loony, that you're some kind of a rebel? Who told you that looks good? Who told you that blue, pink, purple color hair looks good, or is in any kind of a person's view attractive in any way? It is not. It is not. It makes you look like someone that a well-positioned man wants to avoid. I'm sorry, but again, take a look around. Take a look around and see if I'm making it up or if that's really how it is these days. And these overt tattoos, what is it? What makes you think that makes you look like a keeper? It doesn't. It makes you look like, you're guaranteeing that somebody wants to be with you only for a very short amount of time, just to get their needs met and then move on. No one's going to take you home and say, God, I found this girl that has tattoos all over and she has grandiose plans for getting a lot more for the rest of the real estate on her body that is not already covered. Oh, and to throw a bonus in there, she's also got multicolored hair, and she likes to wear combat boots and doesn't own a skirt or a dress. And the attitude that these women have, the expression on their face is, don't you even dare approach me. They've got this serious face, like they're solving the next cold fusion problem, or they're redesigning a gas turbine, in their head. And they're glued to their phone like they're really exchanging some really important, cure to a disease to a chief surgeon or something on their phone. We know what they're talking about. Oh, which color nail do you like better? I'm sorry, but The disposition that you are giving out is, don't you even dare approach me. And you know, I'm not saying women in other countries are angels, but I have had the experience of traveling to more than 151 countries, and I tell you, women, even if they don't like you, for example, in South America, they're smiling, they're pleasant, their head is up, you know, they're looking at you, they're giving you the eye contact. And, you know, even though they're not romantically interested in you, they are pleasant to be around. They're pleasant to interact with. They don't have that serious look on their face like they've just solved some kind of a cancer, you know, on their phone. They're approachable. They're sweet. They're likable. They're desirable. You guys are not. You guys look like, you know, I am at best good for 90 minutes. So that is the reason men don't want to marry you. Are you kidding? They don't even want to be around you, let alone marry you. Why would they? Why would they? Who would fall for that fake sweetness that you show a man who in your eyes has all the, you know, checks all the boxes, has all the, you know, things that you want, only to be rudely disappointed after the I do is said, and everything going down in a speed of light. I've seen it happen too many times to mention. So that is why marriage rates are dropping, because you are not presenting the marriage quality that a man is looking for. You're not presenting a kind of woman that man wants to take home to his mother. You're presenting someone that guy meets at a club and then wants to have his needs met and then lose the number of. I'm sorry, but this is what it is like right now. This is the state of things.